All right, starting off with this push day with, we got the hammer strength incline machine. I have 3 plates and a 25 on each side. I love this machine. This is one of my favorite machines, although I feel like I can load it too much for what it is. But we're gonna keep the elbows in tight, make sure we're hitting the upper chest. Okay, all right. We're gonna take the 25 off, scoot it down to 3 plates, and work from there. I feel like the elbows were coming untucked when I hit the mid-range of the movement here, so yeah, we're just gonna back the weight down a little bit so I can try and keep those elbows tucked a little bit more. Set 2, I scooted the seat down a little bit. I think that was my main issue in the first one. Here we bump it down to 3 plates together. Okay, all right. All right, one more set right there. Ooh, that one felt really good. Yeah, one more set. That felt really good. Holy shit. Set 3 here. Okay, all right. Let's move on to some back. All right, we moved on to lat pull downs here per usual. Like I said last time, I'm not going super heavy on these. I just want to get a good range of motion here for my back. Okay. All right. It's just, I got this weird pinch on my right shoulder blade right now. It doesn't hurt when I do it a little bit lighter, and I feel like if I get a full range of motion and work through the range of motion, I can actually strengthen that and get rid of that pinch rather than just going way too heavy and forcing it, you know? So, one more set of that. Set 2 here. All right, moved on to an upper back row here. I'm actually feeling kind of a pull in my freaking shoulder and like my rear delt slash rhomboid slash scapular region. So I'm honestly not gonna go super heavy on this. I'm just gonna do this weight right here, which is just 2 plates, which I usually do 3 for this movement, but we're just gonna take it nice and slow here. Okay, my shirt, the graphic is sticking. Sorry for the pump cover to come off. It's getting a little hot and a little sweaty, but I think one more set of that to feel it out. Apparently I was giving you guys a sneak peek of the full fit on that last clip. I didn't even know you could see my shoes in that clip. Anyways, one more set of this here. We're keeping it nice and high, elbows nice and high, and we're retracting the scapula, as well as trying to hit the traps on this. So pulling it back, squeezing the mid back, and then letting it down. Oh, you know, it's just weird. It feels like there's a hitch in the right scap. Right as I come back and get to that pull motion right there, I feel like a little, yeah, it's just a little hitch right there, man. I feel like a little pinch right there. I think keeping it lighter and using the full range of motion will help me work through it. And that little pinch in my back there is actually causing some shoulder pain as well when I bench. So when I bench now, I don't squeeze my back together. I keep my shoulder and my scapulars loose when I'm benching, which is actually not normal for like a powerlifting bench press, which is what I'm used to. But the way I do it now works, so let's move on. All right, speaking of like shoulder pain, I tried to do a fly and I wasn't feeling it today, so we moved on to this. We're gonna try and not keep the elbows behind, or yeah, behind us so much. We're gonna try to keep them, I don't want to be like right here, you know what I'm saying? I want to be more like right here. We're gonna move on to the dip machine here and see how this goes. Now, I don't usually do this, but the cable's taken, so we're on the dip machine now. Get my foot placement correct. There we go, all right. That's actually my second set of dips on this machine. I didn't film the first set, so we're gonna move on to biceps. All right, we're on the Preacher Curl machine here. We're gonna do single arm. I like fancy switching between single arm and doing it with two arms. And today just has to be a single arm, feeling kind of basic. Take a little bit of a break. I also like doing single arm because you don't have to load it as much, if that makes sense. Or you don't have to, I don't have to put as many weights on it. Just one plate on this fucker, and I'm good to go. I could put like a 5 or a 10 on to drop the reps a couple to down like 7, but honestly, this is fine. All right. Okay, one more set. Last set for the workout here, probably. Here we go. Come on. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, man.